Sorry about that, Shauna. We got a cat. I don't normally talk on that screen, so that's why my voice was a lot quieter on that one. Is the music's up way too loud for me to be talking, apparently. Hopefully it's good now. Okay. I don't know, maybe my voice volume still needs to be up, but I would think it should be fine. Haha, good, good. Oh, snap! We just bumped up 2 subscribers, too. That's what's up. Thanks, guys. We're getting some momentum, making some progress. Or I guess it was just 1 subscriber. I can sometimes do math. Got a Christmas activity tonight. That sounds exciting. Always love those. I did manage to get a second shiny Pikachu last night. So we are here going for the 3rd. Austin, how you doing today? I'm doing okay. Got a little bit of a gravelier voice. Seems like I'm still struggling with my sore throat that I've had for like the last week and a half, but honestly doing all right. I got the second shiny Pikachu at, oh, what was it? 172 encounters. Yeah, it was pretty good. It might have been 171, but I was reading a book while spamming the A button. So, I didn't hear or see the shiny jingle just when I went to reset after the day cycle happened. I saw that it was shiny because it had the aura around it. And I was distracted, so I almost got out of it, but managed to save it. So I'm still hoping for another early find. That would be ideal. Let us move on to other things like Tyrunt and Aurora and Aerodactyl hunting. But before I can do that, I'm trying to get the shiny charm on my other game. And more than that, I'm trying to build up the funds to get 30 fossils of each kind on that game as well, so that I can dual hunt 60 encounters very, very rapidly. Because I don't need the shiny charm for that one, because it's not affected by the shiny charm. Apparently my cat decided that my lap is the place to be right now. He just crawled up here and went to sleep. Okay. It's become obvious that my toddler isn't going to go to sleep for their nap without a sippy cup of milk, so I will have to go and tend to that. Cameron, you're back. Welcome back. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my kid a drink. All right. Yeah, it is very normal toddler behavior, honestly. He is needing a drink to go to sleep. And I think at some point, since I have a headset on, I can't hear things going on outside the apartment very well. He is like overly concerned and like absolutely terrified of fire alarms, and if one starts going off, he like just gets completely derailed for a good while on fire alarm, scary, fire alarm, beep beep, and he just fixates on it for a little bit. How have you been, Cameron? Been up to anything fun with Pokemon, shiny hunting, anything like that? He's okay with fireworks. Police sirens and ambulances are basically the same thing. Like last night during my stream, I was getting a huge cackle out of he was just laying in his bed imitating a fire truck, you know, doing the just like for like 10 minutes straight. He was just impersonating a fire truck. Like, he's okay with those on like a curiosity and fascination level. Like, if they were standing in front, like if he was standing in front of them and they're going off, he would be scared. But in car horns, he doesn't like that much. But like, he's okay with imitating the sound when they're not there. It's just when he's hearing those things, he kind of freaks out a little bit. If he's in a car and the ambulance is going by, like, he'll be excited and think it's the coolest thing ever. So those, like, police sirens, fire trucks, and ambulances, for the most part, seem to be more of a fascination. Like, oh, cool, look at that. Versus fire alarms where it's just pure terror, like shaking in your boots, can't stand up terror. Caught a shiny Clobopus 4 days ago. Nice. What were you hunting that on? If I had to guess, I'd say Sword and Shield. I can't recall. I'm pretty sure it's in SV, actually. If it is, I'm just not recalling where you find it. Thomas, welcome. Had trauma with fire alarms? I guess you could say that. Our apartment complex has fire alarms that are like got a hairpin sensor in them, so like if you're cooking spicy food, it'll go off versus, you know, just going off because there's actually smoke. They are annoying. And more to the point on those ones, the fire alarm is synced. So most fire alarms that you would have in a typical house, they have 2 cables going into the alarm. This one has the full 3-4 prong system, so it's on a relay. If one's going off in the back bedroom, it sends all the way to the front bedroom and sets that alarm off too. So if we're cooking in the kitchen, which doesn't have an air vent on it, like the stovetop's got the vent, but it just puts it right back out. It doesn't put it out into the outside. It just filters and tries to clean it up. But it goes straight up, and then the air vent is in the living room for the return air. So that air is leaving the apartment, and it's creating a suction for that smoke to go straight to that vent, which passes the fire alarm. So anytime we're cooking, we have to have the air off, because if we like make a minor mistake, it's setting off the fire alarm. So we just unplugged it. And we unplugged the hallway one too. And we unplugged the one in his bedroom. So we only have the one in the master bedroom and the one in the baby's bedroom, because we figure if a fire's somewhere it's going to set one of those two off. But we don't want it setting, the kitchen one setting it off, and then now we got a terrified child because we have to turn each one of them off individually, because for some reason turning one off, even though they're synced, doesn't turn the other ones off. So you have to go turn each one off individually, and it just terrifies him because it's like a 10-minute ordeal. Did on Shield, Masuda Method, and Route 9. Okay, cool. Marcus, welcome. How is the mother? Speak in Spanish and you'll give me a like. I don't know if the sour cream complexion that I have gave you the impression that I spoke Spanish, but I assure you, I don't. She's doing fine right now, and they started treatment this week instead of after Christmas like the plan was. Hopefully, and best wishes for the treatment to go well. Whis is here. Espanol? Whis can speak Spanish. Thomas, más o menos. Hey, Wes. How you been? How you doing? Say what Taco Bell Dog says. That's about your limit for Spanish speaking. And that, and how do you say... ¿Cómo se dice? Been fine, just tired. There's a lot of that going around. We finished the children's Christmas shopping, so we're all set to enjoy the rest of the season and not have craziness happen. We're trying to buy a piece of dirt. Buy a piece of dirt to put an overglorified box on. Yes, Cameron, you can by using the fly method or the bench reset method. The problem is they're not guaranteed to be an alpha, so while you can get a shiny and you can get an alpha, the odds of it spawning an alpha and a shiny are compounded, so to get a shiny alpha, it's going to be harder than just doing it here. So this is a guaranteed alpha spawn, and we're getting 2 spawns every 30 seconds, which is comparable to Route 3, where you're getting it about every 30 seconds, but you're getting 3 or so. With fly, run, fly, run, fly, run, load, fly, run, load, things like that. So, I will be hunting there eventually for that Pikachu, because I do want 3... Actually, I think I just need 2 shiny Pikachus from that area. And that'll be fun. You was up till 4 because girl you work with called after she got off work to make sure you was doing okay. That's good. I'm glad somebody's there checking on you and able to assist if need be. Wiz, how's bass guitar been for you? And it is out in the middle of nowhere limit dirt, Shauna. No city limit dirt here. You're surprised the Carnivine still hasn't shined? Been hunting that, have you? You almost have every shiny alpha Pokemon? That's what's up. You know what's kind of a bummer? Not being able to get alpha Tyrant and Aurorus. Like... that's kind of sad. Repeat what again, Wiss? If it was about the dirt, we're buying some land outside of city limits. Out in the middle of nowhere. Or at least we're trying to. City limits what you can have on your place. Exactly, exactly. And it's been a struggle even here. I live in Idaho, it's the middle of nowhere, but even here it's hard to find a place like this one that we're looking at. It's an acre of land, like 1.3, or 1.03, sorry. And it doesn't have an HOA, so that's good. And it doesn't have any, what are they called? CR&Rs? CCRs? It's CRRs or CRs. Either way, it doesn't have any restrictions but one. The only restriction it has is I can't put a mobile home on it, and it can't be considered temporary housing. None of those stupid building requirements like, oh, you must have 70% hard material on the outside of your house, so you have to have like brick or stone or something to that effect, versus just soffit for siding. Oh, I did randomly say como se dice, but then I didn't finish the rest of the sentence. If that's what you were referring to, Wiz. I'm interested to see what the DLC is going to add to the story for us here. Like, I don't know. Maybe this DLC will be rockin' enough and large enough that I'll be like, you know what? Legends ZA was a fantastic game. Because I didn't like Sword and Shield initially, but the DLC came out, and I was like, you know what? Some fire DLC. Made the whole game a better experience. I like this game now. What kind of box am I going to find? Honestly, it depends on terms of the loan. I think we might put a garage, a separated garage out there with an apartment above it just for something quick, cheap, and easy to start building on. And then we might build the main house and attach it to that garage. I don't know. But we're tired of paying $1,600 in rent every month and having it go nowhere. So hopefully that can be better. And we're hopefully moving in July when our lease is up so that we can start squirreling away even more money faster. One of your neighbors got fined because his car sputtered for a second. Gosh dang. It's a little ridiculous and absurd. Oh yeah, my rent is more than my rent is more than a house payment. It's absurd. Well, it's more than a house payment would have been if I bought a house in like 2019, 2020. My wife still feels bad about that. I said, hey, listen, we need to buy a house and we need to do it quickly. And she's like, no, we're not buying a house for like the first 3 years we're married. We'll work on paying off some debts and things like that, and then we'll worry about getting a house. I'm like, we really should get a house, and then 2020 happened, and then it's been, can't find anything ever since. Water's included, but I have to pay electric and gas. Trash is included. Crappy internet is included. I think like a solid 300 of our rent each month is in quote-unquote amenities. We get a hot tub. There's a basketball court inside the clubhouse, a lounge area, and a weight room. There is a park as well for the complex. So, like, I'm pretty sure 300 of our rent is in just amenities that we never use. A couple days later, the HOA pretty much fell apart. Like, it's still there, but pretty much the only rule is keep your yard somewhat clean. Yes. I am all for dismantling HOAs. Like, I understand to a degree their purpose is to overall enrich the property value of everybody's homes involved, but I do believe that they have too much authority most of the time. Amenities not worth it for you? Yeah. Yeah, they're not. I would be much happier saving the money and just not having a hot tub to go to once every 3 months, because that's when we can have a babysitter inside to go and chillax without the children's. Unfortunately for this plot of land we're looking at, I don't think I'm going to get the down payment together in time, because I think somebody else is also looking at the property as well. So yeah, I think I missed the window. Had to come up with like $16,000 to do it, and we were looking at maybe refinancing my car to pull the funds out because it's paid off, just so that we could get something there. But having just a $300 car payment in addition to a new property payment just didn't seem viable. JJ Mayday, how's it going? Meep. How you doing? Fairly well. Fairly well. I mean, my voice kind of sounds like trash because I got a little bit of a sore throat and stuff, but I've had that for a week and a half. It just hasn't gone away, so other than that, I'm great. How's, for lack of a better word, bum rushing your classes going? I'm sure there is a better word, but speed running. Almost halfway finished with the second one. Nice. That's freaking awesome. And then you'll be on your way to somewhere when that's all done. Defeated. Honestly, the new Pokemon game's not super great. It's okay. It's good. But it is extremely battle heavy. Not a lot for exploration. I mean, it's stuck in a city, so like we knew that going in, but like I know Pokemon is about battling, but normally that's like not the primary, you know? You could explore the region, find things, collect things, complete the Pokedex, all that, but this is and normally it's balanced. Collect some Pokemon battle, collect some Pokemon battle, collect some Pokemon battle. Shiny hunt. This one's just like battle, battle, battle. Okay, here's some more Pokemon. Battle, 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 battle. Here's some more Pokemon. So battle heavy. I want to check that one out again. Okay. Gotta keep the players engaged somehow? Yeah, I suppose so. Like, it's cool having all the new Mega Forms and stuff. And I'm excited for the DLC that comes out in a few days. It's actually why we're hunting this Pikachu. I did get 2 already, but I figured I already got the 2. I might as well get the 3rd. For an alpha shiny Pokemon. And we'll go into the DLC with that fancy Mega Raichu that's going to be garbage. Like, it's a Mega Raichu. How cool can it actually be? But I want to be able to, like, utilize that day one. So... I technically have what I need to do so. But if I can get the 3rd and have it be a female Raichu, I'll be even happier. And then I'll still have my Alpha Pikachu for the collection. How's the town you're living in treating you, JJ? Had anything sketchy happen yet? Gonna go back to the books. It'll be over eventually. You like how laid back and slow it is? Good. Good. Good luck with the studying. Oh, Wes, if you're still here, I did ask you a question. I remembered what it was. I was asking how the bass guitar was going. If I finish this, I can have some more soda. I'm not so convinced that my sore throat isn't just severe dehydration. Because when I realized how long it had been since I'd really drank water, it was kind of disgusting. And when I drink water, my throat feels better, so I'm thinking, for the most part, it's mainly dehydration, maybe mixed with a little cold. Hey, you don't have the shiny sparkles. Just had to make sure that the sparkles were because of that reflect. Shauna, thanks for the luck, and I will do my best to have some fun with this. It's gonna be fun to move on to something else when this is done. I don't know as I've ever used this kind of a method to shiny hunt back to back the same Pokemon 3 times in a row. Like Scarlet and Violet, I did the egg method for Sprigatito like 3 times in a row. But I don't think I've ever like technically soft resetted for the same Pokemon 3 times in a row. It's a little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna end up doing a couple more resets, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream and see if I can get in some video editing before the kiddos wake up from their nap. 10 more. And that'll put us right at 400. The good news is I'm still under odds combined with all three. My first hunt was a little over odds by like 300. And then my second hunt definitely helped average that out to be under. We'll see if I can get 3 in the odds of 2. That would be nice. Okay, that makes 400 even. We'll go ahead and call it for today for this stream, and we'll see what I get up to tonight. I'll probably be playing some Wind Waker, but I wouldn't expect me to be streaming here again tonight. Catch you guys.